In this video we'll be going over the continuation of the C# tutorials. So in this video we'll be doing a lab on the for loop. So I've already set up the form here. So I have a list box here at the top. So this list box is called, it's just called, the identifier name is list box. Then I just have two buttons below. This one's called display button, and this one's called exit button. So we'll just move into the event handler now. So we'll double click this display, sorry, did I say display button? Yeah, so display button, I'll double click that. Okay, so I'll comment out this this exception. So I'll create some some local constant variables here. So I'll have a const int, so constant int, start speed, points to some value. And here constant int end speed points to another value. Constant int interval points to some other value. Then we'll have a constant double conversion factor. So conversion factor points to just some decimal value like this. Okay, so below we'll have two local variables. We'll have an int kph and a double mph. So here we'll have a for loop here. So we'll say for kph points to start speed. Kph is less than or equal to end speed. And kph is not equal to interval. So the for loop is saying for, oops, sorry, there should be a lowercase. Okay, so we'll just talk about this for loop here. So we have for kph points to start speed. So kph points to 70. And then kph is less than or equal to end speed. So kph is less than or equal to 140. And kph does not equal to interval. Actually, sorry, that's wrong. Kph plus equals interval. So that's saying kph points to kph plus interval. So every time it's going to increment from 20. Actually, maybe we should go with will that reach? No, that won't reach. Let's just go with some values like maybe with 10 then. Actually, well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to go in perfectly, so this is the initialization. So kph is pointing to start speed, which is 70. Then it's saying the ending statement is kph is less than or equal to end speed. So kph points to 70, kph is less than or equal to 140, and kph points to kph plus 20. So that means every time it's going to increment here, instead of plus plus or plus 1, it's incrementing by, because remember, plus equals means kph points to kph plus interval. And in that case, then we'll enter the loop here and have, we'll say mph points to kph times conversion factor. Then here we'll say listbox listbox.items .add. So listbox, so we'll say add kph plus kph plus a string. So kph is the same. What's happening there? Can't see with all these extra keywords that are coming up from Rider. So this is kph, then plus a string. Kph is the same as and the string plus mph plus the string mph. That's it. Don't really need to do the exit button. So what's happening here? So every time we click display, well, so what's going to happen here? So there's going to be a loop here. So first, this is an event handler. Once again, the event handler listens for an event and a response to the event. So when the display button is clicked, so this should say exit. So when this display speeds button is clicked, it's going to initialize these variables. It's going to have this for loop here, starting at a value less than a value and incrementing by a value. Then it's going to say, okay, mph points to this. So this is going to have a formula calculation. Then the list box is going to add the current kph plus the string plus the converted mph. Then that's going to get to the bottom of the loop, then loop back up here, check the condition to make sure the interval is in between the range. Then here, it's going to do the same thing, but this time kph incremented by 20, and it's going to do the same thing over and over again. And you'll see these items in the list box here get printed out until the interval is out of range. So that's pretty much the end of the tutorial. I don't think I really need to run it. It's pretty simple. So in the next video we'll be doing the do while loop. So thanks for watching. If you guys like the video, you can like and subscribe to support the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.